The crypto markets suck right now. There's no other way to look at it. And Kaspa, right now, a lot of people are asking when will the bottom be? And Kaspa's been in a 2-year bear market. Basically, it's been going down for the past 2 years, unlike a lot of other cryptos. So I believe the bottom for Kaspa could be approaching us very, very soon. This is my price prediction, guys, on how low I think Kaspa could go. We're also going to be talking about how low Bitcoin can go. I made a video on that yesterday, a whole separate one. If you want to go watch it, I think I'm going to be pretty accurate with my Bitcoin bottom calling for this cycle. So let's take a look at Kaspa. It's been rough in the markets right now, but the only thing that we could do is have some patience and wait it out. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Ro. I talk about crypto every single day. Stay until the end of this video. If you like what you see, consider hitting that subscribe button. We're on a grind to 20K. So with that being said, let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing I like to do is kind of start with coin market cap, so we understand where we are in terms of market cap of the coin. In the past 24 hours, up 2.27%, but the real information, guys, is when you zoom out, right? In the past month, we're down about 13.5%. Got as high, right, in early June or mid-June, actually, just 10 days ago, as high as 940 million, and then we're essentially down $200 million in market cap. Now, this is the lowest that I believe Kaspa has been in the entire year. I think even lower than the lows that we made in February, or very close to it. And in my opinion, buying in at those lows in February, or buying in around those lows in general, is a really good entry point. Now, the reason that I'm a little bit skeptical is because Kaspa is moving a little bit different, right? If it was any other crypto right now, I would say that, hey, we might be able to go a little bit lower. But Kaspa, if you guys really and truly think about it, since August 2024, right? It's literally approaching 2 years of just continuous downward momentum. Okay, yes, we had that rebound in November of 2024 where we bounced towards the upside, 83%. But again, you guys can see this: higher highs, higher lows, lower highs and lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and you guys kind of understand it. And it seems like that entire kind of trend is following. And in February, we thought we had bottomed out. A lot of people in the crypto market assumed that was the bottom. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I've been explicitly saying that, hey, the bottom is far from in yet. The bottom did not come in yet. Now, a lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are worried right now. A lot of people have shifted their mentality to thinking that, oh no, like we're going to go lower. And that is the only thing that gets me a little bit worried, because I still believe that for Bitcoin, at least, that Q4 will be around the time that we bottom. But now I'm seeing on Crypto X, a lot of people, their narrative, their sentiment has shifted a little bit, and I don't like when that happens. The reason for that is because when the entire herd of people think one thing, usually the opposite happens. So we could expect to see a relief rally within the next couple of days for Bitcoin. And when we talk about Kaspa, right? The ultimate truth is, guys, we've been going down for so long that a lot of people might say, oh, the bottom is already factored in because you've been going down. That's not the truth, right? Bitcoin had a dip, and what did Kaspa do? Kaspa dipped as well. Bitcoin went down within the here, let me zoom in so we could kind of get a better understanding. This is my price prediction chart here. Within the last couple of days, Bitcoin went down about 11% in 12 days. Okay, if Bitcoin does that, guys, in 11 days, you better believe something like Kaspa is also going to go down. This thing is down in the last 16 days, 18.9%. Everything follows Bitcoin. At the end of the day, Bitcoin is the one that sets the standard. So if Bitcoin goes down more, which I believe that it will, right, to around $45,000 is around what I think, right? Around, I want to say just under 50, right? Just under 50. If we get about 47%, that's another 18% drop, okay? And I'm not saying that's going to happen anytime soon. That could, as likely as I've been saying, happen in Q4. And if that is the case, I'm going to say that we shouldn't be surprised if another 25% drop for Kaspa happens from here. Now, I'm going to be honest, or I'm not going to say that this is the bottom, because we could potentially just go as a little bit lower. 25% will get us to about 0.019. So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. Dollar cost average, though, as always, because you're never going to find the perfect opportunity to load up on. And still, for Kaspa, you can see here, as the new hard fork nears and supply emissions wind down, they are still hitting major milestones, right? They hit this major milestone. Let me see if we're able to find the exact amount here. I know that these guys, let me see. Okay, so supply emissions, 95% of Kaspa's supply has already been mined. New supply is dwindling down, which could reduce sell pressure from miners. So again, a lot of good stuff is coming down the pipeline. Obviously, we have the hard fork that is coming out in, honestly, it's set to release June 30th. So in about 4 days, we should get that upgrade for Kaspa, which transforms it from just being a fast payment processing network to being one that's programmable, right? Because it introduces covenants, which I think is going to be amazing. Now, let's take a look as well. Kaspa is sitting in the accumulation zone. Cycle score 32 out of 100. 12 multiple 0.52. Exchange reserves at 5.79 billion Kaspa across 10 exchanges. Daily emissions is only 3.2 million Kaspa with the next reward reduction in 14 days. That's the kind of setup that I like. Low range metrics, supply tightening, emissions keep stepping down. Excuse me there. Kaspa MVRV has dropped to 0.794. The model reads that as undervalued. MVRV stacks that the supply is now against while holders actually paid. Below 1 means that the average holder is underwater. Prices trading beneath cost basis at 0.794. That's where Kaspa sits. Far from the frothy 2.0 zone and close to where past cycle bottoms have formed. It's not a timing call. It just says coins are changing hands below what the market paid for them. And again, that's why I say, there's entries every single dip in the market. Don't just wait for a specific timeline in this year, or don't just wait for a specific price target. Always get your feet wet, always dollar cost average when there are dips in the market. Casper price action sucks. There's no two ways about it, but the whole crypto market sucks. What would really suck is if you were only chasing green gains, regardless if the network was actually valuable or not. Kaspa is the most incredible breakthrough tech in the crypto space right now. That isn't hyperbole, that is an objective fact, and the tech is only going from strength to strength. This is why I'm not concerned about price one little bit. It sucks. It's down, yes, but I'm invested in the tech, not the NGU narrative. Price will appreciate because the tech is useful, not just because it gets pumped by gamblers. If any crypto has a chance of doing well when the market sentiment's favorable, it's Kaspa. I mean, hey, I couldn't agree more. I do believe that Kaspa is a solid play and that people should get exposure into it. Now, with that being said, though, this isn't financial advice. But if you guys do want to know where I send out my buy and sell alerts, you need to be a part of the inner circle. This is my private Discord group. You get my buy and sell calls, exclusive content that you can't find on YouTube, weekly live streams that we host every single Wednesday inside of the group where you could hop in, get a checkup, guys. Literally ask me about anything in this market, any type of investments, any type of anything, whatever it is, you guys can hop in and ask me there. We also pre-record those live streams, or we record those live streams and we upload it so no one gets to miss out. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Take care, guys, and peace out.